Smartphones are amazing, sure, but if you've ever wished your photos had more depth, cleaner zoom, or that cinematic background blur, then you know why real cameras still matter. And the best part? You don't need to drop thousands anymore. In 2025, budget cameras are smarter, sharper, and more versatile than ever. We tested 5 of the best affordable models out there, from mirrorless and DSLRs to compact vlogging cams and monster zoom bridge cameras. Here's what we found. The Canon EOS R100 is Canon's most affordable entry into their mirrorless lineup, and yet it feels surprisingly capable. It's tiny and lightweight, but inside is a 24.2 megapixel APS-C sensor with Canon's tried and true dual pixel autofocus. I tested it during a weekend street shoot, and the autofocus was sticky even with moving subjects, kids running, cyclists passing. It nailed focus without me thinking. Image quality was leaps ahead of my phone. Better color depth, cleaner details and shadows, and way more flexibility in editing. The limitations? No fully articulating screen, and very few customization options. But for a beginner, that actually makes it less intimidating. Pair it with Canon's affordable RFS lenses, and you've got a camera you won't outgrow too fast. This is the one for beginners who want mirrorless image quality, in a camera that just works, without drowning in complexity. Best deals linked below. The Sony ZV-1F is a compact camera that's laser focused on creators. With its 1-inch sensor, wide 20mm lens, flip-out screen, and built-in mics, it was made for vlogging and content creation. I tested it by filming a casual day-in-the-life vlog. Autofocus was near instant, locking onto my eyes even while I was moving. When I held up products, Sony's Product Showcase mode smoothly shifted focus without hunting. The colors were classic Sony, slightly cool, but sharp and clean. It doesn't have crazy zoom or interchangeable lenses, but it's pocketable, lightweight, and dead simple to use. For travel vlogs, TikToks, and YouTube, it's hard to beat at this price. This is for solo content creators who want crisp 4K video and pro-style autofocus in a camera that fits in your pocket. Links in description. Next, the Canon EOS Rebel T7, a classic entry-level DSLR that refuses to quit. It's not new, it's not flashy, but for the price, it delivers. With its 18-megapixel APS-C sensor and optical viewfinder, the T7 gives that traditional DSLR shooting experience. Holding it to your eye, framing the shot, and clicking the shutter feels satisfying in a way phones never will. I tested it during a short road trip, shooting landscapes and portraits. Colors were warm, detail was good, and battery life lasted the whole day. Something mirrorless can't always promise. Video, however, is limited to basic 1080p, so this is not a vlogging cam. This one is perfect for traditionalists or beginners who want to learn photography with manual controls, not just rely on auto modes. Deals below. The Panasonic LUMIX ZS50 is proof that compact cameras still have a place. With a 30x zoom lens packed into a pocket-sized body, it's a traveler's dream. I tested it in the city, zooming from wide-angle shots of buildings to close-ups of architectural details. And the reach was insane. Even at the far end, shots were usable thanks to optical stabilization. At night, the smaller 12-megapixel sensor struggled compared to bigger sensor cameras, but in good light, it was fun and versatile. It even has a built-in viewfinder, which is rare at this size, making it easier to shoot in bright daylight. This is the camera for travelers, hikers, or parents at the sidelines of a game who want one pocket camera that does it all. Best prices linked below. And finally, the KODAK PIXPRO AZ528, a bridge camera that looks like a DSLR but doesn't require lens swapping. With a 52x optical zoom, 24 to 1,248mm equivalent, this camera can reach the moon, almost literally. I tested it at a park, zooming in on distant birds and even planes overhead, and the reach was jaw-dropping. Image quality isn't mirrorless level. Detail softens at long zoom, and low light performance is average, but stabilization kept things steady, and for daytime shooting, it was a blast. The controls are simple, battery life is solid, and you get that big camera feel without the big price tag. This is for hobbyists, wildlife watchers, or anyone who just wants the joy of extreme zoom without spending $1,000 plus. Links in description. We've linked the best prices in the description below. Which one would you take on your next trip, vlog, or photo adventure? Drop your pick in the comments and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more hands-on reviews. Your budget camera journey starts here.